Alright, so how's it going everyone, and welcome to my top 10 favourite games of all time. Previously on my channel I've ranked video game songs, Mario Kart tracks, and most recently the purple coin missions from Super Mario Galaxy, which let me just say is doing incredibly well even after 8 months, and I can't thank you all enough. Before this video probably gets started, I want to mention 5 honourable mentions, as this list was super difficult to make, and some choices will most likely change in the future, as all these games, in some way, are deserving of being my favourite game. So, here are the honourable mentions. We have Stardew Valley, Mario Kart DS, The Escapists, Miitopia, and Wii Sports Resort, in no particular order. Alright, with all that being said, it's time to count down my top 10 favourite video games of all time. Starting off the list at number 10 is Sonic Unleashed. While a lot of people prefer games like Generations or Colors, I am a big fan of Unleashed. It's the Sonic game I've played the most, and first played it years ago on the PS3, which I still have in my room. Sonic Unleashed is a game I never beat all those years ago, but out of all the things that I did accomplish in the game, it made it one of my favourites. It is accompanied with great daytime stages, decent but pretty laggy nighttime stages, and an amazing soundtrack. Give it a listen, you won't regret it. In Sonic Unleashed, you try to restore Earth after Dr. Eggman destroys it with a laser releasing Dark Gaia, which is what makes it so Sonic turns into a werehog at nighttime. You're also accompanied by your companion Chip, who you meet at the start of the game. Sonic Unleashed also has a Wii version, but from what I've heard it isn't that good. But if you're going to try this game, definitely recommend trying it out on Xbox 360 or PS3. Next up at number 9 is Terraria. Now Terraria is a game I've been playing ever since 2013 when my brother got it for his birthday on the Xbox 360. At first we weren't very good at it, but over time we got a lot better and ended up doing everything there was to do on the Xbox 360 version, as it wasn't being updated anymore. We'd go back to playing it every so often until we started playing the PC version when we got our computers, and which was getting updated. Over the years I've seen people online compare Minecraft to Terraria, saying Minecraft's a copy of it, but that just sounds stupid comparing the games together, since you'll find so many differences, and Terraria just has so many more things to do. And as you may know, the final update for Terraria version 1.4 came out last May. Yes, I did play it, and it was very good. Returning to the game was a lot of fun, and I still play it every so often to this day. Terraria is a game you can play over and over again and not get bored of. You can also choose which class to play, whether it be melee, ranged, mage, or summoning, and choose a different one each time you play, but if I'm playing, I usually just like to go with the melee class. At number 8 is my favourite Mario Kart game of all time, that being Mario Kart Wii. Now this is my favourite Mario Kart game for a few reasons. It's my most nostalgic game, the game with the best music and tracks in my opinion, and it's the one I've had the most fun playing, and it also has some of my favourite characters and vehicles. Mario Kart Wii has just so much to it. While I never played Mario Kart Wii online back in the day, I did have a lot of fun playing the time trial mode, especially Luigi's Circuit, probably my most played track to this day. Mario Kart Wii also has something really cool made by the community, that being CTGP Revolution, a mod for Mario Kart Wii which adds over 200 custom tracks to the game, which let me just say is fantastic. I got to try it about a year or so ago, and it is so much fun. You can even add in your own custom characters into the game. For example, there is a captain skin to, of course, replace Toad, who's like one of my favourite video game characters ever, so getting to play as him in Mario Kart Wii was super cool. One last thing, I also tried some speedruns of Mario Kart Wii tracks last year, and I might get back into it eventually to try out some more cups. Next up on the list is the one and only Nintendo Switch game, Splatoon 2. I started playing Splatoon 2 just a few days after Christmas in 2017 when I got my Switch, and I didn't really play it all that much. But when summer 2018 came around, I was constantly playing it with 3 of my good friends, and it was so much fun doing Salmon Run, league matches, or just some turf war. I've put over 150 hours into the game, and it is always and may always be my favourite Switch game with all the memories I've had playing the game over the years. Also, just a few months ago, Splatoon 3 was announced to be coming out next year, which is very exciting and has inspired me to finally reach level 1 prestige in Splatoon 2. I'm currently level 82, so still quite a bit to go, but I definitely think I can get there. Splatoon 2 also has some DLC, the Octo expansion, and yes, I did beat it. No, I didn't 100% it. I think the only levels I have yet to beat are Girl Power Station and then Inner Agent 3, maybe 1 or 2 more, but that's all I can really remember. Now here's a game that literally everyone has played or at least heard about, Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft since 2013, and still do all the time to this day. I started playing on Xbox 360, then moved to PC in early 2015. Since then, I've done so much over the thousands of hours that I have played, going from playing single player world to playing with friends on realms, multiplayer worlds, and servers such as Hypixel. My first time playing Minecraft was pretty fun. Of course I wasn't very good at it, but over the years I've gotten a lot better at it. Usually when I play, I don't really play single player, I'm more a fan of multiplayer. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I play Hypixel a lot most of the time, playing Skyblock and Bed Wars and Sky Wars. Minecraft is a good game to chill out with. You can basically do anything you want, whether it be building a massive project in creative, or grinding for the best gear possible in survival. Minecraft's a game I have played non-stop for years, and will continue to in years to come. We have now reached the top 5, and without a doubt these 5 games could have all easily been my number 1 favourite game of all time, but I had to rank them, and like I said, it was super difficult. But anyway, at number 5 we have Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. Now Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 was one of the first games I've ever played, and I remember playing it as early as 2010 and most likely even before that, so I've been playing it for quite a while. But the aim of RCT2 is to make your own theme parks. You do this by making or just adding roller coasters and attractions to make the guests want to come into your park. You can also add in food/drink stands, scenery like benches, bins and trees, and even buildings to make the place look as nice as possible. In RCT2, there are many different parks to choose from, some being easy and some being hard to complete, with the objective of getting a certain park rating, getting as many guests in your park as possible, or just having fun. Some of my favourite memories from this game come from building huge roller coasters up to the height limit with massive drops. While RCT2 isn't my favourite game of all time, it is definitely up there with being my most nostalgic. Coming in at number 4 is my second favourite 3DS game of all time, Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life is a game I've been playing since October 2014, when I got it on my brother's birthday in 2014 when we were on a holiday in Spain. In Tomodachi Life, you create Miis of whoever you like, who move into apartments on a deserted island, which eventually grows over time, opening shops, attractions, the beach, observation tower, etc. At first I was addicted to the game and ended up adding so many Miis of my friends, families and characters I liked. One funny memory I will always remember about the game is when one of my primary school teachers and my brother got married and had 4 kids, which I still bring up to this day. Anyway, there is so much to do in Tomodachi Life. You can interact with the Miis you make, solve their problems by giving them food or clothing, they can become friends, you can play games with them. There's just so much to talk about that I wouldn't be able to fit it into a small segment in this video. But finally, one of the main reasons this is one of my favourite games ever is because I had so much fun live streaming the game on my channel in mid 2017, and that is what skyrocketed my channel from about 150 subscribers to over 500 subscribers. Those live streams are still up on my channel today, so feel free to check them out if you like. Alright, it's time for the top 3, and at number 3 is my favourite Pokemon game, Pokemon Y. Like Tomodachi Life, I got this on my brother's birthday the year before that when we were at Alton Towers for a holiday in 2013. This was the first Pokemon game I completed, and I had so much fun playing it the whole way through, despite being quite easy, but that didn't affect my thoughts on it. Generation 6 introduced a new wave of Pokemon, but I can't say I liked a lot of them, which didn't really change my opinion of the game of course, but I had to pick my 3 favourites. They'd be Greninja, Fletchinder and Aegislash. Pokemon Y is also accompanied by a fantastic soundtrack and is one of my favourites of all time. All of the songs are great. Now I've put over 1,000 hours into the game, and most of those hours are from one thing: Safari Zone shiny hunting. Shiny hunting isn't something I quite enjoy, as I have my 3DS next to me going back and forth on my bike, which is quite boring while I'm doing something else. Another thing I loved doing was wonder trading. Me and my brother would do a ton of wonder trading and hope for something good when we traded away level 1 Pokemon we randomly got. I had a lot of great memories with this game, and I'm hopeful for an eventual remake in years to come. Now if you know me, this next game is not going to be a surprise to you, but at number 2 is the Simpsons Hit Run. Like Rollercoaster Tycoon 2, I've been playing this game for as long as I can remember, and I first played it back on the original Xbox. Nowadays I go back to play it on my Wii, since it's next to me on my desk, whereas my GameCube is on the other side of my room. Hit and Run has many missions to beat within the 7 levels, with 5 characters to play as: Homer, Bart, Lisa, Marge and Apu. Within those levels there is so much to do, like the bonus mission in each level, the street races, collecting cards, destroying wasp cameras, seeing gags, or just driving around, Hit and Run has it all. But the main aim of the game is to stop Kang and Kodos from distributing buzz coal across Springfield by bringing toxic waste to the UFO behind Springfield Elementary in level 7, which makes it come crashing down. My favourite level of the game has to be level 4, as you get to drive around the suburbs at night time and access a new area, Mr. Burns' mansion. Hit and Run also has many vehicles to choose from, right from the Simpsons show, like the family sedan, Honourable, Malibu Stacy car, Canyon Aero, Longhorn Ferrari, and my personal favourite, the 70 sports car. To finish off, I'm a big fan of watching Hit and Run speedruns, which has made me want to keep playing this game over the years. Like the Simpsons Hit and Run, if you know me, this probably wasn't a surprise to you, but finally at number 1 is Super Mario Galaxy 2. This game is an absolute masterpiece. I have played through Mario Galaxy 2 so many times, and whenever I go back to play it, I never get bored of it. Let's start off with the galaxies. Galaxy 2 has so many great galaxies to run around in and explore, like Sunshine Beach Galaxy, which is one of my favourites. It also has just some fun and great galaxies to play through, like Hightail Falls, Puzzle Plank, and basically the rest of them. Once you beat the game, you gain access to 120 green stars, some easier to collect in the main, but some are harder. Once you've collected all 240 stars, you are able to play Grand Master Galaxy, which is home to one of Mario's hardest levels ever, the Perfect Run. I've never beat the Perfect Run, but I may try if I'm able to collect all the stars if I go back to play the game in the future. But let's not forget about Galaxy 2's soundtrack. Again, one of my favourites of all time. I guess the main reason why I decided to put this at number 1 is the fact that I love 3D Mario and I love the Wii and I love Galaxy 2, and that just happened to be a game we had for the Wii all those years ago, and I am super glad that we had it. Well, there you have it, my top 10 favourite games of all time. Also, if you made it this far, thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you for watching, I hope you did enjoy the video. Also, I apologise, my upload schedule has been very bad recently, but I am hoping to change that, and if I don't, I guess I'll just see you in another 4 months when my next video comes out. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all soon.